thanks for joining me. I want to say I have been really thinking about the metaverse and the possibilities as it relates to the future. Everyone seems to be talking about the metaverse, what it's going to be in the next 5 years or possible 10 years. But what we're seeing now is that the metaverse is going to be a thought for many to consider, including higher education. And when I look at it all, I can see something happening. Recently, I must tell you that the Harvard MBA alumni organized a reunion in the metaverse. Yes, the metaverse. The 2017 group decided that because of COVID and travel restrictions and so forth, they would move forward in having their meeting as it relates in the metaverse. Yes, they decided to have the meeting in the metaverse. Yes, there might have been some logistics. However, one organizer decided that they would send out 90 headsets to these individuals who were alumni, and they would meet accordingly. The headsets were sent out to them and they were able to do what they needed to do to gain access, and of course, it seemed to have been a success. Let me say that 90 individuals attended the session and they were from roughly over 28 countries. I must say that this is interesting because you know what? These individuals did not have to sit on a plane, apply for a visa, book a hotel room, and so forth. They just logged on and they were into the system. Of course, they have the avatars, their name tag, and so forth, and they must have enjoyed their session. Notwithstanding, it was not a long event. I think it did not exceed 2 hours to be exact. But this has implications as it relates to what's going to happen over the next few years. Yes, it is possible that the metaverse will change how we communicate, engage, and socialize within a digital space. And as we think about the metaverse, think about the hardware. Hopefully the hardware will get a bit lighter and smaller, and of course that might help people who are having issues as it relates to the weight and the size of the device. Research has shown that some individuals who decided to engage in the metaverse quit in the initial stage of the research. They couldn't manage it. Another thought is, who wants to be putting on a headset when they're engaging and learning? Notwithstanding, there is a role for that. However, we have to be careful as we talk about the metaverse. We're thinking about the impact on our well-being as we engage. Not much research has been done as it relates to the metaverse, but there are implications that are sometimes ignored. Let me say that it is promising. It is promising that doctors and other professionals can practice within the metaverse over and over again to ensure that when they go into the real world, they can maybe have greater competencies, but notwithstanding, the impact of real world situations cannot be undervalued as individuals push the metaverse. Yes, the metaverse will offer various things, and as we look at moving forward, we have to see how many individuals will be able to access the technology. I must say that when we look at this daunting experience of wearing headsets, there can be some benefits from it. Notwithstanding, we must ensure again that everyone has access. When we look at the educational landscape, it's a thought for consideration. Too often I realize that educational institutions are behind the curve as it relates to technology because of maybe possible investment, not having the right source of revenue to push these innovative practices forward, and then we sometimes are left behind. So I want to say, for those who are skeptical about the metaverse, think about this. That 90 individuals from 28 countries came together in one space to have their meeting and to socialize and engage with people from 2017. Therefore, they were able to meet in one space and have interactions that might have not been possible without the metaverse. I think it's a great thought. I think it is possible, a solution that many other institutions will follow. Let me say, my hat is off for the Harvard Business Alumni Group for 2017 for really putting this together. It shows us that you are indeed thinking about the future, and it is possible that the future will be the metaverse. Think about these things. However, remember, consider the issues of ethics as it relates to the metaverse. It is important that we give consideration to these issues to ensure that we build a system that is equitable and accessible, and also provides protection as it relates to individuals' privacy. That's all for now, and thanks for listening, and remember to subscribe if you have not done so.